How much of a whirlwind has this season been to see everything kind of, come in hoping to get some playing time, and now you look up and you're taking on a starting role? It's been pretty wild.
I mean, it's almost like a dream come true. You know, as a little kid, you always want to play in the SEC, and I did that. It's like a surreal feeling to me, to be honest.
What's been the biggest learning point from you from week one as you've seen your playing time progress? What's the biggest thing you've learned?
I say watching film, having the knowledge to know what's going on, like your football IQ. It's like the little things like motions, stuff like that, you know. It's like key details you just need to know to be able to move on to the next step.
At what point did you start feeling like, hey man, I can do this, I can play on this level, I belong here?
I'd say, like, I feel like I always had the abilities to do it. It's just I always needed to make that next step. And that next step was getting in the film room, getting with coach, just knowing the little things.
I mean, there's not a ton of experience in the corner room. Has that made you lean more on Coach Crime or who Jaron Thompson? Who is that the guy?
I say Jaron a lot, but also like Coach Crime. But Jaron, I sit next to him in like all our meetings, like when team meetings, defensive meetings. I sit next to him and I just be asking him like this and this, like just asking him what I can improve and how I could get better.
What's it like to see Kinsley start to kind of get his turn now?
That's my dog, man. I've been talking to him since we was recruiting. You feel me? So it's cool to see another young guy to step up and do what he got to do and get his chance.
What's it like playing for Crime, man? Because we see him, he's pretty animated.
Man, playing for Crime is amazing. Him and Kelly is just like you can't get no better than that, to be honest. And he always keep it real with everybody, so it ain't like he doing this or doing that. He gonna keep it real with you.
Jay, what are some of the conversations like with this freshman class and the guys that came in with you? I mean, obviously the season hasn't gone the way you guys wanted it to.
Mm-hmm.
What's sort of the message in the conversation about y'all trying to stick together, moving this thing forward?
I'll just say, looking forward to next year. We know we're gonna be a young group next year, and we're gonna have to step up. Everybody being accountable for everybody. When some comes your way, just make the best of it.
Does that make it important? Obviously, it's always important to win, but to build some momentum heading into next year, the second half, for all these young guys to kind of get a taste of it and see what it feels like.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the young guys should get a taste this year. They should get on the field and see what they can do and prove to coaches that they can be on the field.
Is it crazy to you to think that you guys are 2-5? Because I think everybody here that watches you guys every week, we know you're better than that.
Going into this year, I would have never thought we would be 2-5, but I mean, it is what it is. We just gotta keep going and trust the coaches and trust the process.
When you see whether it's Kay and Keldrick, the sophomore and freshman groups of this team, when you see what you guys have been able to do, does it make you feel really good about what's coming down the road for Auburn? Most
definitely. I think that us coming in as being young, as how young we are, it just make it better. It's like a benefit. You know, we are young, so we have a lot more playing time, and we could get more experience as it goes.
Having maybe not the season that you guys obviously wanted, you know, but you as a freshman getting playing time. Is there anything that you've maybe learned about yourself kind of through all of this?
I say keeping my head down, fighting through adversity, something that every team is gonna go through, but we didn't hit adversity now, and we just gotta fight through it.
Jay, it wasn't long ago that you were a recruit, so you still kind of understand that mindset. And what do you tell the guys that are committed or thinking about Auburn right now, what would be your message to them about the way things are going and the program?
Just hang on, bro. We gon' flip the switch. Like, it's coming. You just gotta just trust the process.
Thanks, Jay.